Hey guys, it's Taylor with ENDVR Offroad, and today we're going to do a Jeep Wrangler JL hood latch retrofit to the Jeep JK. Stay tuned. Alright, so there's a few ways you can do this. There's an easier way and a harder way. And unfortunately, we're going to have to go the little bit harder way due to still having the stock fenders and the stock inner fenders. We will be changing those out here soon, so stay tuned and be on the lookout for that video. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to remove the stock grille, and unfortunately, because we have the hard rock bumper and this winch here, we're going to have to remove this top piece in order to get this piece out, and then we'll get started. So we're going to start by removing this control box that houses the solenoid. It is going to be a 7mm, and so it is really tight in here. What we're going to do is hopefully be able to just barely have to do much to get it loose. Alright guys, so as a lot of you know, I do not have patience, so I had to call in for backup and have Jacob come in and do the tedious part here. So it's a 7mm to get the main nut off, and then you have to thread out the actual bolt, and it's a pain, it's a tedious process. So here's Winston the shop dog just hanging out with us today. Alright, so now that we got this control box here moved out of the way, we're going to start by removing these clips here. Use your body panel tool, flathead screwdriver, whatever you have, whatever you have at home will work great for this. I am missing one, by the way. I'm sure someone will find that in the video and point that out to me. Once you get those out, you can start on one side and just pull out slightly. There'll be clips that clip in. Then you're going to want to undo the blinkers, and then your grill will be free. Now's a good time to paint your headlight surrounds. As you can kind of see, might have started to chip a little bit, so I'll take the time now to pull these off, clean them up, spray paint them, and put those in as well. That way I give it a clean, fresh look while we have this all torn apart. Alright, so to remove the headlight bezel, it's going to be a T15 Torx, and there's going to be 4 of those. They should just come off real simple here. Be careful because your headlight will come out. Alright, so to take off this hood latch here, it's just going to be a 13. You're going to go in here and work your way right onto that nut. And it's just a couple turns there. It's loose. You use your hand to get it off. There it is. So sometimes there'll be a little bit of residue here. You can take a little bit of alcohol and a paper towel or whatever and clean that up a little bit if you want. So we're gonna do that now. All right, so the stop piece here, they're both just a 10. And they're usually not very tight, so you just gotta really break them loose. And that's it. Sometimes some of them, I've seen both where they have this little protective shield. Some of the JKs do, some of them don't. But if yours does, you'll need to remove this as well. All right, so same process here. You're gonna go down and come up. And just a couple turns there, and then you can just reach in with your hand and get it off. Oh, make sure you don't drop it like I just did. But we're not going to be reusing that anyway, but it fell right here, so it's able to get it. Alright, so thanks to our case of Mopar ATF4 for the hood prop here, we will be doing a transmission and a transfer case service here soon, so be able to look out for that video as well. But thanks for that, that way we can get a little bit better angle. So we're going to start with this top bracket here. Since it is the easiest, it's just going to go on the same way. Two 10mm nuts. Shout out to Cobalt because their tools not very good. I have the worst luck with their ratchets, so I'm gonna have to invest in some better quality ones here soon. So I've seen a couple videos where the guys have taken a Dremel tool to notch out this top portion here in order to bring this bracket up to get a better fit with the closure. So we're just gonna start here, see how it lines up, and then if we need to adjust, we'll get the Dremel out. On these, you just want to get them snug, not too tight. Alright, so installing this bottom latch here, as you can kind of see, there's two little ears here, where on the JK, it doesn't actually fit in here. So shout out to JK Gear and Gadgets, that's where I got this idea from. He drilled a 3-inch hole and went from there. I don't really want to drill into the sheet metal, so I think what I'm going to try to do is taper down these ears just a little bit and go from there and see if I can get it to fit. Alright, so we're going to shave down a little bit on these ears, and then we're going to try to refit. So. Alright, we're going to start with that and see if we got anywhere. Alright, so as you can see, we took the Dremel and took these ears down a little bit. No, it's not pretty, but it gets the job done. It doesn't fit in perfect, but it's enough to get it in there. Once you start tightening it down, these ears fall right into the holes. All right, so I got the nut started, and I am switching to an extension and a 1/2" deep socket. I'm actually gonna go in through the headlight here and cut back and tighten it like that. Alright, so as you can see, we drilled out, dremelled these holes out just a little bit to move that bracket up so that we could get a more flush body line when that closes. Here's Jacob over here, he's going to start dremeling this side. Alright, so since we dremeled out these holes here, it's bare metal, so what I'm going to do, I have a paint pen, PGH Commando Green, and so I'm just going to touch up that a little bit. Of course, it's not going to be pretty, but at least it will have some protection. So now you can see after we've done some adjustments, there's a lot better, the gap there is a lot better, a lot more even, and so I think we're going to roll with that and see how things go for a while. May adjust a hair more later, but for now, I think we're good. Alright, so now that we have the hood latches done, now it's just reassembly. You can see now that we've touched up these headlight bezels, it looks much better. Guys, this is also the adjustment. It's also a T15. Please don't forget to adjust your headlights accordingly, especially if your Jeep is lifted. I see so many people out there that are blinding oncoming traffic, and I even get blinded being on 37s from some of you guys. So just please, that's really important, so pay attention to that and get those adjusted. We finally finished up this install of the JL hood latch retrofit to the JK. As you can see, this is the old latch here. It's really stretchy. I was getting a lot of hood flutter. So this should resolve that issue, give it a cleaner look. I'll leave a link in the description below if you guys want to check that out. I got them on Amazon, so they're pretty cheap. Overall, it's pretty easy install. We did Dremel a little bit, like I said earlier, to get a little bit better fitment, but you can see the body lines to where these two match are pretty close. I may do some more adjusting later on, but for now I think it's good. We also touched up the headlight bezels. You can see those are nice and black again, no rock chips, so overall we're excited. Alright guys, once again please like and subscribe if you like these videos. This is a little bit different. This is new for us to do these installs, so please leave some comments in the section below if you have any questions or tips or tricks for us. But once again, please like, subscribe, and we'll see you out on the trails. Thanks.